Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Diana. Today you guys, we're actually gonna go to the grocery store with my grandma, and we're gonna go to Target as well because they're right next to each other. So I want to bring you guys along. Also you guys, I took off my nails, which is super crazy because they definitely lasted me longer than a month. It definitely makes me really happy that my nails lasted me over a month, because as you guys saw in my nail breakdown video, these were not cheap, you know. So it definitely makes me happy because it then shows me that these nails are worth the money, because they last me longer than a month, you know, and I have them for longer than a month, and they make me feel good for longer than a month. So this is what my hands are looking like. I am starting to like be a little self-conscious. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on my nails. I actually took them off last night. So last night was June 27th. So yeah, they lasted me over a month, so that is great. So you guys, now let's head out because actually my grandma is waiting for me outside, so let's go. Oh, y está arruinadita de aquí.
Ah, ella está más chica.
Es que unas tienen, oh mira, like, esa blanca de allá tiene dos, se me hace.
La más chiquita o la última.
La más chiquita. I was about to drop everything.
Esta tiene dos, ¿no?
Oh, sí. ¿Te la agarro, mamá? My grandma is looking for like trail mix, but they used to, I guess, have blueberry, ¿verdad? But they don't have it anymore, but that's what she's looking for. But all they have is like cranberry, cherry, other sorts of like fruit, but it's not the one she wants. Like that. We actually already went to Target because I had to do a quick return, so I just had to do that, head out. Ooh, so good.
La patrona llevaba ayer,
She's gonna get the soft and juicy. She's gonna get these. We love mango. Ooh. Okay, vamos a agarrar el pan. Alright, you guys, my grandma and I just did some damage. We actually got a lot of stuff, but it actually was surprisingly like affordable, I guess. What is that? Sound like people yelling. But right now we're actually gonna head out. Oh my god, it's so hot down here. There's like a parking structure, it's really hot. But I'll give you guys a little haul later. I got a couple of things. I'm like really excited to show you guys what I got. We're gonna head out right now so that we can get out of this parking structure. Oh, he's gonna hit your car. Okay, let's go. We are now waiting for my aunt's dad. So I was thinking that I could give you guys a quick little haul of what we got at Trader Joe's. So the first things first, we actually ended up finding these cards. I didn't know that they had like greeting cards, so they're called greeting cards. Like the section is called greeting cards, but they have like for baby showers, for birthdays, for all kinds of stuff for 99 cents. So I got this one because I have a baby shower this Sunday. So I got this one because it's really pretty. It's pink and it's a girl, so I was like, perfect. I also got bread, you guys, because I absolutely love their white bread from there. It's really good. It's only 70 calories each slice, so in comparison to your other breads where it's like 120 each slice. So that's why I like this bread. The only thing, you guys, is that they're always about to expire. So this one expires July 5th, and that was the oldest I found. The other one was July 4th. They had like so many July 4th bread, so you always have to dig in the back for these breads, because or else they're gonna expire like in the next 3 days. Next, you guys, I wanted to get a dessert because whenever I go to those stores, like, they have really good desserts. So I saw this banana nut bread. It's actually a vegan banana nut bread with walnuts. I personally don't like walnuts, but when it's like mixed with like things like this, I don't mind it. Like, I would not eat walnuts like just like out of the little like what is it called, out of like their little nut. I wouldn't eat it out of, like, I wouldn't eat those specifically. But when it's like in a pastry or things like that, I don't mind it. So I'm very excited to try it. I'll let you guys know how this tastes because I'll probably open it once I get home. I'm home now, and I want to try the banana nut bread. It smells good. The flavor's good. It's a little dense though. So the banana nut bread was actually really good. It was a little dense, but the flavor was really good. It has a really good flavor. I really like it, so if I rate it, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's really good. Maybe it needs to be warmed. Maybe if you warm it up, it makes it better. Maybe if it's warmed. Then you guys, I got this pasta. I think it's called gnocchi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But basically, you guys, I saw a TikTok a couple of weeks ago, or like a month ago now, where this one girl actually gets gnocchi. She gets some sauces and stuff, and she kind of puts it together. She got it from Air One, and if you guys have ever been there or know of that store, it's located in Beverly Hills, and it's extremely expensive. Like, it's ridiculously expensive. Obviously, the stuff is probably like organic and everything free of all kind of pesticides and all the bad stuff. But for one, it's out of my way, and for two, I'm not gonna spend $50 on just like the pasta. Like, you know, you want to get other stuff as well. So I actually got this. I wasn't expecting to see it at Trader Joe's because I don't know, I just wasn't expecting to see it. But due to the fact that I found it at Trader Joe's, I was like, we need to buy it. And it was not even that expensive. I don't think it was. Then you guys, I got the marinara sauce that's gonna go with the gnocchi. I'm gonna put it together, kind of make a little meal. I'm so excited. I think you can do it with like the Alfredo sauce as well, but I saw the marinara sauce and I honestly want to try this first before I try it with the Alfredo to see if I like it. Lastly, you guys, I actually ended up getting this shredded Parmesan cheese. It's the Trader Joe's brand. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little haul because I honestly, I was surprised too with the price. I spent $18. I spent $18 in all of these things. I was expecting to pay at least like $25 because sometimes things are expensive, then you add the tax onto there. It just like adds more. But really happy with the price, very happy with the stuff I ended up getting. I actually wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more on a personal level. I feel like this outlet is somewhere where I can talk about the ways that I'm feeling, and you guys can listen, or you guys can relate, or relate and listen. I don't know. I actually have my Starbucks coffee. It's my order from always, a grande iced white chocolate mocha, no whip with oat milk. I always get a venti, but you know, we're trying to reduce calorie intakes and a bunch of other stuff, so I got a grande. It's so delicious. So we're gonna put this aside, but I kind of wanted to have like a coffee talk with you guys, sip my coffee as we talk, to kind of have that like cafecito talk moment with you guys. To start off, you guys, I don't have a job anymore, so you guys know I was babysitting for a close family member, and it ended up just not working out, you guys. Also, you guys, I'm sorry if you guys hear or see a fly. Literally, we have flies in here because the dogs broke the door, like our door where it protects like from the flies, but you can still receive sunlight, you know, those kind of doors. So they broke it, so the door is honestly open to close, open close whenever the dogs want it to be. We're still trying to figure out, we're trying to find the perfect door because that door is like, it's really old and it's just torn down. So I'm sorry if you guys in advance see any flies or anything like that, because what can we do about it? The job was, it was good, it was not great, you know, but yeah, I just feel like we weren't compatible, and ultimately, you guys, it was like I was fired, you know, but it was more of a, oh, you know, well, I'm probably not gonna work anymore, so either way, like, we don't need babysitting like services anymore. So it was kind of those, but it's kind of those things where you don't know if it's true, but it's just trying to be a nice like way of exiting, you know. But I once learned in life, you guys, that everything happens for a reason. Like, no matter what it is, no matter how big, no matter how small, it all happens for a reason. So I literally took this as a sign, you know, to kind of just be like, you know, like, that's fine, like, it wasn't meant for me. And the time that I did have it, like, it was valued, it was very, I was thankful for it, but it was definitely not something I saw myself doing for a long time. And they knew that, I knew that, like, it was just a temporary thing anyways. So honestly, it just ended up getting cut short because I was already gonna, like, you know, not work for them anymore. So I actually have in my notes what I want to talk about, because I have a lot of stuff to say. So basically that's that. So now, like, I have more of opportunities, like, I'm more free. It does suck because it was my form of income. Like, it was like not a lot of money. It was not a lot of money at all, you guys. I was literally doing Like, it was like I was doing a favor. Like, if I tell you guys how much I earned, like, you guys are gonna be like, you know. But it was more of a favor. It was a family favor, so you know, you feel a little bit inclined to be more like respectful how much money you ask. I mean, that's just me personally. I know there's people out there who is like, I don't care if they're family or not, like, you're gonna pay me this amount. And 100% I could have gone up in price, but I just feel like that's not reasonable, especially because we're all like struggling, you know. So it's just like not reasonable to say like a big number, you know. But anyways, like, I knew it was gonna be temporary, and that's exactly how it was. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. So the week that I got fired, I was like, okay, it was at first a little bit like, a little frustrating. But then the next week on a Tuesday, because I think I got like essentially fired like a Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So that Tuesday, I actually ended up getting an email from a master's program that I applied to, telling me that they would like to interview me. And you guys, this was actually the only school I applied to for a master's program, because I really was like debating, and I literally submitted the application the last day. So it was like due March 1st. I submitted it that same day. And so I have a video that's gonna come out later on in the future, and you guys are gonna see more of that breakdown. But I did want to mention that because it's crazy how life works, where I get fired one week and the next week I'm getting an email of a potential graduate program that I can get into. I was very happy. I was very proud of myself, because if you guys aren't aware of how it kind of works, the breakdown is like, for example, 400 students apply, right? Out of those 400, only 100 get an interview. Out of those only 100 that get interviewed, only 31 get a place in the school, or get admitted into the school. I haven't gotten admitted yet because I just had the interview and they told me it was gonna be about a week to 10 days. So I'm very optimistic, but I do know that I don't want to get too ahead of myself, because I don't want to be too disappointed if something happens. But basically, like, my life is changing, you guys. There's so many new things coming, and all of this makes me very nervous. It makes me feel uncertain of the future, because if you guys are not aware, the master's programs are expensive. Like, they're like $60,000. The school that I potentially like can be accepted into is like $60,000, so it's a lot of money. I'm very proud of myself. Like, I honestly never thought I would get this far in higher education, and it makes me very proud of myself. It makes me very proud of like my mom, my tia, my grandma, all the people that have been around me. And it makes me very proud of them, because like, if it wasn't for their help and their constant like support, whether it just be like allowing me to not like have to focus on the job and education at the same time, or whether it be something as small as like, you know, going out with my family and just like getting away from my everyday. If it wasn't for that, like, I feel like it would even make it even harder for me. So that's why I'm so proud of everybody around me. But like I said, you guys, there's gonna be another video in which I go into depth, and it's more of a come with me type of thing, where you guys see how it goes and in the moment how it felt. But yeah, like, it definitely causes uncertainty in my life, and it causes concern, because, you know, concern and uncertainty kind of go hand in hand. And so that's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like there's too many changes happening, so I feel like my life is kind of in limbo for now. Like I told you guys, I'm taking a break from working, from anything this summer, just to kind of, you know, because we don't know what the future will hold for me. You know, I got the interview, so it definitely confirms that I should be taking this break. Let's take a sip to that. Life has also just been sucky, I guess. Like, I guess that's the best way to describe it. Like, I feel like certain relationships that I had in the past, like, kind of are like dying down or not as strong as they once were. So I feel like all of that with new beginnings is really like overwhelming me. I don't feel like I'm at my best, you know, at my peak right now. I don't feel like, I feel like just too much. Like, I feel like too much is happening. I feel like just overwhelmed with emotions. Unfortunately, like I do feel like all those feelings of concern, uncertainty, and all the other things I mentioned, like causes like a self-isolating part, you know, where you feel like because you don't feel your best, you kind of isolate yourself. And it's definitely not like something I felt before. So I know that it has to do with the fact that I'm growing up, I'm getting older. I feel like it's something that I've never really experienced, and it's like, I don't know if it's because I graduated college, and it's really like, it's a lot. Like if you guys are also feeling like this, like you guys can, I think, better understand like the words that are coming out of my mouth and kind of understand like what I'm saying, because I feel like if you don't know what I'm saying, or you've probably never experienced what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard to understand and relate to me. But I hope that this kind of gives you guys clarity, and so you guys don't feel alone, because I know that I'm not alone. Like trust me, I always hear like, oh my god, your 20s are to discover yourself, to explore life, see what is good for you, see what is not for you. And I've always heard that, and I feel like this is what's happening, where I'm going into this phase in my life where it's like, discover who I am and what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like I feel like that is such a crazy concept that I have never thought about, because I never had to think about that. So it's definitely like, it's a lot. Thank you guys so much for hearing me out. Like I feel a lot better. I definitely want to seek my therapist out again. As you guys know, I always mention like therapy, you know, but I myself had a therapist when I was in college. Like she was my go-to. And as I graduated college, like I can no longer like get it for free, so I looked for her after I graduated, but I couldn't find her. And a couple of weeks ago, I looked for her again, and I found her on Google, and I found how to get in contact with her. I found her number, her email, like her personal, where she works outside of the school. And I'm so happy, because you know, I'm gonna try to reach out to her, because I definitely feel like I need professional help. When I talk to her, I get a sense of clarity, you guys, that I have never really experienced with another person. Like where she just talks to me in the way that makes the most sense to me, and the experiences that I'm feeling also make sense to me when she tells me, you know. I think the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually look through my closet. I know it's such a weird transition from such a serious conversation to a literal like lighthearted. We're just gonna go through my closet. No, but we're gonna go through my closet because we have a family member who is going to go to El Salvador, and I actually need to send clothes, because, well, I don't need to send clothes, but I want to send clothes because I have a lot of clothes that it's just not my style anymore. I don't want to wear them anymore. So what I want to do is I want to send it out, because we have a lot of family in El Salvador. It's always been a thing that we do. I'm gonna go charge my camera. Their batteries are like about to die. So I'm gonna do that, you guys. But thank you guys so much for listening to me. I feel so much better. Okay, so it is currently 3:55. I last spoke to you guys, I don't even know what time it was, and I told you guys I was gonna start looking through my clothing, but turn of events, I actually took some time to journal. I took some time to kind of get in tune with my emotions, because after the conversation we had, I was feeling like really off and like just kind of sad, you know. So I actually just started journaling. I went outside, put on some music, and I just wrote and wrote and wrote until I felt better. And that was like 2 hours ago. I actually have a few things that I have already separated, so I'm gonna show you guys. Meanwhile I do that, you guys, I'm actually gonna put Modern Family, because I'm obsessed with the show. I am so obsessed with it. The first thing I'm going to get rid of is this skirt. I think I wore this skirt maybe like twice, if not only once. So yeah, I definitely am not gonna wear it again. And then I bought these shorts, I want to say when I went to Costa Rica, which was in 2019. I bought these shorts for that trip specifically. I used them, so basically their purpose was served, but I just don't like them anymore. I don't feel like they're my style anymore, especially like this little like fold. I don't know, not really me anymore. So I'm definitely gonna get rid of those. So you guys, right now you guys can hear the ads in the background, but I found these jeans and these. The thighs aren't worn out, like, you know, so they're not really used. This one isn't either. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna give these away. I just don't like them anymore. Not really my style. especially these with the slits. I mean, yeah, with the distress, not really my style. So I'm gonna keep looking. Alright, you guys, so I already looked through half of my closet, and I feel like I have a lot of shirts. So out of all of these, I'm going to pick out the ones that are in the best condition so I can give them out. So I'm gonna see out of all of these which one's good, and I'll show you guys. We are all done looking for the clothes because I honestly don't have a lot of clothes that is like summer or where it's just like a short sleeve. So I've found all of these. I found all of these clothing. So on this side we have the jeans, then from this side we have the shirts, a dress, and more shirts, and then another dress at the end. Unfortunately, guys, my camera died and both of my batteries are like dying and I cannot find my charger. So hopefully, you guys, this clothes helps my family out there in El Salvador. Even though I have my AC on, I cannot stop sweating. Like, it is so hot. I think it's because the sun is hitting my window like directly. So I'm gonna go get a bag and put all of this clothes inside. But I'm so happy, you guys, that I was able to gather all this clothes for somebody in El Salvador. Alright, you guys, we have reached the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.